had a lot of privileges in my life. One of them is that I've been able to hire a housekeeper at times. One of them, while being interviewed though, said that she was really good at her job because she had OCD, an obsessive-compulsive disorder. I'm pretty sure I looked surprised.
Please, go on.
She assured me that this was great for me because everything was always going to be clean because she just couldn't leave anything dirty. Boy, was she telling this to the wrong person. So you see, OCD has a few seriously distinct points. The old Diagnostical and Statistical Manual has that it's characterized by the presence of obsessions and or compulsions. Super helpful, right? The problem is that these aren't compulsions that just persuade you to have a clean room. It's more than sorting buttons that your grandparents gave you when you were a child. This is uncontrollable.
Why is this happening?
This can include a wide variety of anxieties because this is an anxious disorder. It might even include something like body dysmorphia. On a side note, one of the best pieces of education on body dysmorphia and developing an obsession is actually on a show called American Dad. It's called the American Dad After School Special. Second episode in the second season. It's quite phenomenal. Go watch it. I'll still be here. You didn't pause it. All right, fine. We'll just keep going then. Remember that this is actually about OCD. Stan developed a compulsion which changed his vision of the world. Body dysmorphia comes close, but it's not quite the same thing. Fundamentally, what OCD does is force a person into a specific action. They must focus on doing that one thing or maybe a couple of things, but they have to do it in a specific way. They have to do it in a specific time, specific place, and even in a specific order. If anything changes that, it creates frustration, anger, sadness, and an overwhelming need to do it right. This cannot be ignored or distracted from. These behaviors are repetitive and ultimately they are self-soothing because a person does get solid amounts of relief after they've completed doing it correctly. These actions are not oriented toward anything beyond getting the relief of that anxiety. A person who checks the oven is off once is done. A person who checks it twice is forgetful. But when you check the oven 14 times in a specific way and have to start over if you forget it, that's OCD.
Okay, wow, all right.
While it's unclear what drives OCD's development, OCD is clearly an anxiety-based issue. It can be helped with cognitive-based therapies, medication, and support from loved ones. So if you enjoy sorting things, if you like having a clean room, if you like having your pencils exactly where you know you can reach them, that's just a control issue. But you might want to get that looked at too.